we installed intake and we installed exhaust to get this roof and this attic and this home breathing. Hey guys, Erik Mattsson here. So we're on a roof in Glen Rock that we just finished a couple weeks ago. And I want to show you a ventilation improvement and solution that we did for this roof. So if you come over here, so when I came out to do the inspection, a major problem with this roof was that it was not properly vented. There wasn't a specific and intentional ventilation design. So what we did was we installed intake and we installed exhaust to get this roof and this attic and this home breathing. Now what does that mean? That means that on the top of the roof, we installed a ridge vent. So that ridge vent is going to allow, that's a 3-inch gap at the apex of the roof, and that's going to allow hot air to exhaust up and out of the roof. Perfect. Now that hot air isn't contained in the attic, it has a way to exhaust out of the home and exhaust out of the attic. So on one side of the roof, we also installed vented soffits. So underneath the gutters here, we vented the soffits, and that's going to allow air in to the attic, into the roofing system, and all that air that's coming in at the soffits, that's going to push up, and it's going to push the air out of the ridge vent, which is ideal. If we had just installed a ridge vent, actually like the previous roofing system here, it only had a ridge vent. So that exhaust was either pulling air from inside the house, or there was no real air movement inside this attic and inside this roof at all. Because if you just have one way for air to get out, but nothing pushing it out, that's not really going to create air movement. It's kind of like if you think about a room in your house and you really want to vent a room, if you open one window in that room, yeah, maybe the wind will push in air, yeah, maybe there'll be a little bit of air movement, but if you really want to ventilate a space, you open one window on one side of the room, and then you open a window on the other, and now you have cross ventilation, now you have air pushing in and out, because you allowed that to happen. You created intake, and you created exhaust. It's the same thing, but only magnified in an attic. If you just have a ridge vent up top, you're not really, yes, there's a way for air to get out, but you're not pushing the air out, which is something you need. Whereas, if we give air a way to intake into the space, that's going to push to the ridge vent, and now you're going to have natural, constantly occurring ventilation. So on one side, we'll call this the short side of the roof, we vented the soffits, that pushes air up, and then we vented the ridge, and that allows air to escape out. But what about this side? So as you can see, this side of the roof has a much longer run than the other side. So the problem was, is that had we just vented the soffits down here, it would have been a long span for air to intake and rise and push up to the attic and then exhaust out. And also, what I noticed when I went in the attic during my initial inspection was that this attic is very compartmentalized. So that means that I think this was an addition, so there's a couple different parts to this attic. So air doesn't necessarily have free movement from the soffits up to the ridge. So what did we do? And this is crucial. This is called science and beauty in roofing. We vented the soffits here, and that's going to allow air to push up. And then we realized during the project, this was an audible during the project, we realized that this span of the roof is so long, I think this is 30 plus feet, that if we just did the soffit and the ridge vent, that's not going to allow for the greatest, most optimized free flow of air in the attic. So what we did was we installed an eave intake vent, also known as a smart vent, on the roof halfway between the soffit and the ridge vent. So now what can happen is this is going to double as both an intake product and an exhaust product. So air is going to push in from the soffits, and it can exhaust out through this smart vent, or it can intake up to the ridge. So now there's air flowing in here, down in this space, and air flowing in here and up through the ridge. And this is crucial. This roof was having so many problems because of the poor ventilation, especially on this side where they were having a lot of ice damming. And ice damming happens because a roof isn't properly vented, the roof is getting too hot in the winter, that's going to create ice damming, and then it's going to leak back into the house. So therefore, when we improved the ventilation and made a game day, a during project audible, this roof is now much more optimized for airflow. This roof is going to last longer. It's going to have a much longer lifespan. This roof is going to be more comfortable for the people living in the house, because their attic is not going to be trapping heat in the summer, and that heat won't bleed down into the living spaces. They won't have to run their air conditioning for as long to battle that heat. When you allow the heat out and when you allow fresh air in to the attic, that is called proper roof ventilation. That is called creating a host of benefits for you and your family in the home that you live. And that's why at Mattsson Roofing, we say science and beauty in roofing. We're not just taking off shingles and putting on shingles and calling it a day. That's not a roof. That's not a roofing system. You have to think about, at any project we're at, what is the way we can make this roof the best possible system for you and your family, so it's going to benefit your home, not just in keeping out water, but in many more ways than that. And in this case, on this home, it was about ensuring that there was proper roof ventilation through a variety of mechanisms. So that's Mattsson Roofing, that's science and beauty in roofing, and that's a good roof. Erik Mattsson.